Look at there. I have a front yard now. Now behind me, got this fescue yard, my front yard, that I seeded about almost a month, 2 days shy of a month ago. And it wasn't like the next day after I did that, I went to the hospital for my son to be born. And I have not touched it since. It's mostly success, but I do have some issues. Let's look at them. Now, while I was in the hospital, hanging out, waiting for my son to be born, we had some super big downpours, and it washed a lot of the seed out. But my slit seeding technique did work some. I'm gonna put up some pictures to go along with the story. But anyhow, so I came back the first day, and it looked like most of it up in this area had washed away, and I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to reseed this whole thing. And then a few days later, I started seeing some little fescue lines popping up. So where the seed did get buried, it worked and it held. Still got a couple places I need to put some extra seed. You know, you can see a little spot here or there. There's a big one over there. But from the road, it looks beautiful. And let's look over here at this, as you can see right here, I had this nice tree ring going on. That one over there looks great. It didn't really get any wash in there. But over here, some of this pushed down in. And on top of that, the magnolia tree decided to take a dump on everything just as soon as I put that seed down. I also need to put down some bug control because, well, you know it, I had bug problems in the back. They wrecked my zoysia, and they're up here trying to wreck this. I thought I had fungus issues because the weather has been all over the place. As a matter of fact, my zoysia don't even know what to do. We've had nights down in the 50s, and it tried to check out, and then it warmed back up to where it was like 70 at night and 85 during the day for a week, and then it went right back to cool again. And so it don't know what to do. It like went dormant, and then it came back a little bit, and it's confused. This stuff struggled in the heat. I kept the water poured to it, and I thought I had fungus issues. If you get down here and look, somebody's been chewing on my stuff. Take a look. See? Somebody's been having a good time. I saw a couple worms, and I did not have my phone to show you, and actually some sort of a yellow jacket, a wasp or something came in and ate one of those army worms right off the leaf blade. It was like watching planet Earth in my front yard. It was the coolest thing, and my phone was in the house. I wish I could have got footage of that. That was the coolest thing. I was like, yeah, come on back, boys. You can eat all these worms. Then I got to put down bug control, but I'm put down bug control anyway. Let's take a look at the side piece. This is the Southern Gold from Scott's. I'm probably going to do a little bit of reseeding in certain little areas after everything comes in real good. And you can't really see it on the camera. At one time, there was a distinct line. This darkened up a lot quicker than this did. I think when I throw fertilizer on this, all of it, it's going to darken up and look nice across the board. I have lots of weeds popping up. The Tenacity weeding feed I put out did a very good job of suppressing the weeds out the gate, but now we're a month in, you can tell that it's kind of losing its effectiveness. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to throw fert on this fescue and try to get it thickened up, and hopefully that in itself will suppress some weeds. After I get a couple mows on it, I'll come back and hit it with something, speed zone probably, some kind of a three-way, and blow all these little broadleaves out of here. Now I've done gone over all of that stuff, kind of let you know where I'm at with it. Today, I'm gonna give it its first mow with this, except for those 2 stripes I did when I was testing this lawnmower out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it my first mow with my sweet, refurbished, free Honda lawnmower that in full disclosure, I just got done with. I'm filming 2 videos today. And then I'm gonna throw a little fertilizer on it, and then I'm probably gonna throw some bug control on it. Stay tuned. I need to tighten my stripes up. Well, a little bit it did strike, but it really don't look too bad, and I chewed up most of that magnolia leaves. So I was gonna throw down some fertilizer today and some bug control, and I did find a couple spots as I was mowing that had some fungus. I think it was that melting out fungus, and that is a result of when I had the washouts, some of the seeds stacked up in a tight bundle, and I didn't get back from the hospital quick enough to go out there and rake it out before it germinated. I let it go. Probably going to reseed that spot, and I really need to get some fungicide on it because I did not expect it to stay as hot as it is as long as it did. I got some cooler weather coming up. I got rain coming in now, so that's not, any of that stuff is not going to happen today. So I'm going to cut today off, and I'm going to catch up with you tomorrow, and I'm going to throw down all that other stuff. All right, I'm back. It's after work, and I'm running out of daylight. Putting some fertilizer down right now. This is what I picked out. It says Winter Guard. That is nothing but marketing stuff. What I'm worried about is the analysis. It's a 32010, and every bit or most of this, all but 6% of it, is fast available urea, and my potassium source is potassium sulfate. That's sweet kind of potassium. I'm also going to put down this at 3 pounds a thousand. Okay, this is going to net me 0.8 pounds per thousand of fast release to really get this fescue going. And then I'm going to make up the rest of my potassium with this 0022. I'm going to put it down about 3 pounds a thousand. Also going to put down triazicide to run those danged bugs out of my yard where they're gnawing and chewing like I showed you yesterday. I said I was going to put down fungicide, but I'm not. Not yet, not today. One reason is because nowhere in town, I guess people are having fungus outbreaks now because nobody in town has any fungicide. So that's the first problem. Second problem is like, it's gonna cool off by Friday. I mean, it should kind of go out on its own. I'm gonna push growth with all the fertilizer. I think it'll be all right. If it dies, it dies, right? All right, without further ado, let me get to throwing down. Take a look behind me. In a week, this is going to look totally different because of all that spreading I just did. And why am I sweating so bad? It's not even that hot. It's like 73 or something. Ooh. Pushing that spreader 3 rounds will work up a sweat. It'll make you thirsty. Let's turn the water on, shall we? There it is. Anyway, I put down 0.8 pounds of nitrogen and about 1.25 pounds of potassium. Wait till the end of this video and I will show you on Saturday what it looks like. Hopefully it'll fill in better and hopefully it'll run those bugs out.
1 week later.
Look at there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it already looks thicker and darker. Well, I'm gonna call that epic success. It's darkened up, it's thickened up. It's generally overall looking better. Also cut the water off, or cut it back to every other day. We've had a little bit of a rain. Seems like the bugs are getting out of here. I haven't seen any more damage spreading. So all I really need to do now is I need to reseed some of the little barrier spots and come back in about a month with another fertilizer app. Go ahead and get this thing to push roots and to get everything up and doing its thing. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me if you don't mind. If you are interested in this project or any of my other projects that I'm always goofing off with, go ahead and hit me with the sub button. Thank you for watching to the end. Come back and see me.